the host of Blockbusters, Bob Holmes.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Hello, welcome. Glad to have you back. And yes, she's still there. Sarah Houghton from Sheffield High School. There she is, sitting with 4 gold runs under her belt, although, as you will know if you were with us in the last show, she tripped on the last one, didn't you? You'll never say Great Union Canal again, will you, Sarah?
No.
No, you won't. Terribly nerve-wracking, is that what did it? Yeah, a little bit scare-making, huh? Well, you've got 1 to go if you, in fact, get through the next 3 games, and you might like to tell your competitors, who are just about to be introduced, what it's like to stand on the hot spot. We'll meet them right now, shall we? So let's meet Ruth and Richard. Yes, from Littleover School in Derby, Ruth Sheard and Richard Jones. Ruth into all sorts of things like windsurfing, yes? Yeah, it's good sport, but a little bit on the dangerous side, isn't it?
Oh, it's all right. I just spend most of my time in the water. That's the only problem, yeah.
Aquatic, are you? What about Richard? You a swimmer? You athletic?
I used to be. But
You've given it up, have you?
Yeah.
Why not? Well, now, just before we start the game, let's get the word of advice from the champion, shall we? She's now going to tell the other 2 what it's like to stand on the hot spot in case they have to do it. Tell them, Sarah.
Terrifying.
There you are. In one word, terrifying. And this is the board that will take us into the first game of a set of 3 that will decide who's going to go in for the gold run. That's the easy way to get across it, and that, of course, will be Ruth and Richard. That's the more difficult way. Fighting her way down, yet again, is Sarah, and she's heading for the gold run if she makes it, either that way or that way. It's got to be best of 3, of course, and she's picking up, as are the other 2, £5 a time every time they get a correct answer. So, having explained it all over again, let's play Blockbusters. Right, the board tells us C is the letter to start with. That's the one that we begin. What C is a spaniel from Nottinghamshire? Yes, Sarah?
Cocker.
Nope. Got to give it again to Ruth and Richard. What C, Ruth and Richard, is a spaniel from Nottinghamshire?
Cavalier.
No, it's not a cavalier. It's a clumber. C-L-U-M-B-E-R. We go on to another C. What C is Dutch when induced by drink? Yes, Sarah?
Courage.
Dutch courage is right. Good start. OK, you've got us underway. What are you having next?
R, please, Bob.
You'll have R. Right, coming straight down the board. What are our hanging, sausage-shaped curls of hair? Sarah?
Ringlets.
Ringlets it is. Yes, that's another one. It's one that Richard knew, but he didn't get to the button quick enough. Which one next?
H, please.
H. This is a little predictable, but it's a sensible way, I suppose. What H has the widest range of all orchestral instruments? Sarah?
Harp.
Harp is right, yes. Goodness me. She took a chance, and that brought her to that flashing light, which means there's 1 to go, unless you 2, Ruth and Richard, could get in there and stop her. It means blocking her with the blue. Let's see if she will. Which are you going to take?
P, please.
You're going to take P. I see. Right. What P is a short allegory for teaching, much used by Jesus? Yes, Sarah?
Parable.
Parable, yes, exactly right. OK. And this time?
M, please.
M. I see. All right. What M is the sort of gardener who produces vegetables and fruit for sale? Yes, that's Ruth.
Market gardener.
Market gardener's right. Well done. Generous of her. She's giving you the chance to get a toe in. Now, improve upon that, Ruth.
D, please.
D, OK? Here we go. What D is speechless? Sarah?
Dumb.
Dumb, right. That's it. Could never apply to Sarah. Next choice, Sarah.
F, please.
You want F? OK. What F does the burnt child dread? Yes, Richard? Well, I have to give the question to Sarah. What F does the burnt child dread?
Fire.
Fire? Exactly right, yes. It's a simple question and a simple answer. We have those as well. Come along now. What next?
S, please.
You want S? Filling the board up, aren't we? Right. What S can be circular, chain, band, or fret? Sarah?
Saw.
It's saw. Yes, that's right. Yes, Sarah?
T, please.
I see. Well, what T can be described as console, Pembroke, or trestle? Sarah?
Table.
Table is right, yes. trying to prove something. Have another go.
A, please.
Okay, I can't stop you. What A can be red or white and is a naval-sounding European butterfly? Sarah.
Admiral.
Admiral is right. That's another one. I'm intrigued. Where next?
N, please.
N. What N is a brother's daughter? Sarah.
Niece.
Yes, niece is right. And again.
B, please.
B. Here we go. What B is the grain that is malted for beer and whiskey? That's Ruth.
Barley.
Barley's right. Yes, well done. You've still got a chance, Ruth and Richard. You could do it. Now, come on. What are you going to have next?
J, please.
You'll have J to make that right-hand connection. Let's see. What J is the bone that carries teeth? Yes, Richard.
Jaw.
Jawbone, yes. Richard, it's your choice.
G, please.
You want G at the bottom there? Wowee. What, and this is very important, what G is the characteristic expression worn by a Cheshire cat? That's Sarah.
A grin.
A grin, and that's the one. Well, there she is. I'm going to talk to Sarah straight away. Had you carefully planned that between the last show and this?
Yes.
You were trying to fill all the squares? That's a dangerous way to live. Anyway, now we go into the second game of the set of three. And don't forget, if Ruth and Richard get the next two, they're going in for the gold run. So, should be an exciting game. The board tells us R. We start with, let's do just that. First question, fingers by the buttons. Here we go. What R is any fruit that is ready to be eaten? Yes, Ruth.
Ripe.
Ripe is right, yes. Your choice, Ruth.
F, please.
F on the left-hand side to make that connection. What F is a slang word for anti-aircraft fire? Yes, Sarah. Got to give it now to the other two. What F is a slang word for anti-aircraft fire? Richard?
Flak.
Flak is right, yes. Well done. Let's have another.
C, please.
C, right smack in the middle. What C is a way of securing nails, but also something... Yes, Sarah. Got to give it to the other two, Ruth and Richard. What C is a way of securing nails, but also something you do to teeth or fists? Yes, Ruth.
Clench.
Clench, correct. Well, now where?
N, please.
You'll have N. Okay. We'll see. What N is an American naval base or an East Anglian county? Sarah?
Norfolk.
Norfolk is right, yes. Good one. That's well blocked, and it's your choice, Sarah.
P, please.
P, okay. What P means to pulsate or throb and is mostly applied to the heart? Sarah? Time's up. I must give the question fully to the other two. What P means to pulsate or throb and is mostly applied to the heart? Yes, Ruth?
Palpitate.
Palpitate is right, yes. And the flashing blue light means there is a chance of a connection here, which could mean, high spirits again, could mean there's the one game more. We'll see, won't we? It depends which one they pick. It's all yours. Ruth, which one do you want?
please.
You want to pick A. Okay, here we go. What A do you become in the Navy when you get your flag? Sarah?
Admiral.
Admiral is right. That's another one. Your choice, Sarah?
H, please.
H at the bottom there. A wise one, I think, in this case. What H was the character played by Gordon Jackson in Upstairs Sarah?
Oh.
Too late. The other two. What H was the character played by Gordon Jackson in Upstairs Downstairs?
Hudson.
Speak up.
Hudson.
Hudson is right. Yes, well done. And again, Ruth.
E, please.
E. This will make the connection if you get it. What E is half of a quarter? Sarah?
An eighth.
Eighth is right, yes. What an interesting situation. Where are you going now?
G, please.
You want G to make the connection in the bottom right-hand corner. What G is what a mill does? Ruth?
Grind.
Grind is right, yes. And once again, you've got a chance to make a connection there.
T, please.
T is the chance. If it's blocked by Sarah, you lose it for the moment. Let's see. What T is a newspaper for... Yes, Richard?
Times.
No, Richard. I know it's good to interrupt at times. This was not one of them. What T, and this is for you, Sarah, is a newspaper for small format?
Tabloid.
A tabloid. That's the right answer, yes. Well, now, it means you've got a chance. Are you going to take it?
Yes, I think so. K, please, Bob.
I thought you might this time round. Here we go. What K is the K of KBE? Richard.
Night.
Night is right. Yes, that's it. Oh, you have me holding my breath. What next? Difficult choice.
S, please.
It's going to take S, obviously, because I would open it up for Sarah as well. So let's see what S brings forth. Here it is. What S is a keyed wind instrument invented about... Yes, Sarah?
Saxophone.
Saxophone is right. Yes, that's a good one. Sarah?
I, please.
I, which could open it up for either side. This is the deciding question. What I is the person who watches over candidates at an examination? Sarah?
Invigilator.
Invigilator's right. That's it. Well, what a stiff battle it was. Oh, what a marvellous game. I thought it was going one way at one stage and then another way, but it went Sarah's way in the end, and it means Sarah it is who does the 5th gold run, which she'll be doing in just a moment after we've said goodbye, of course, to Ruth and Richard, who put up a sterling battle there. £50 each they take away with them. No prizes except for the ultimate, of course, the sweatshirt each, and the dictionary, the Blockbuster dictionary you take with you. Ruth and Richard, thank you for coming. Give my regards to Derby. Thanks very much indeed. Nice to be with you. Bye-bye. We're going to pause for a while before we go to our gold run. We'll be back in just a few minutes.
Oh, Queen Bee, you've buzzed too early again.
It's great to be helping out before my first grandchild arrives. And after having a few repairs myself, I need to make sure they'll all be protected. Which reminds me.
Welcome to British Seniors, the UK's #1 rated provider of over 50s life insurance.
Hi, I'd like a quick quote.
No problem. We're proud to offer our seniors lifetime guarantee. We guarantee your premiums will never go up, 100% of claims will be paid, and that you'll speak to a real person in the UK. UK residents aged 50 to 80 are guaranteed to be accepted. Depending on your age, you can get a cash payout up to £10,000.
Wow, that money could help with funeral costs or as a gift for my grandkid. I'll do it.
Plus, when you sign up, you'll receive a free £135 gift card and free 24/7 GP advice and health services.
He's going to be named after his granddad.
Be proud to protect your loved ones with British Seniors. To get a free quote today, call our UK team on 0800 470 4444 or visit britishseniors.co.uk.
Yo, wanna smell premium? You gotta try this new Lynx then.
Drip too hard, don't stand too close. You won't come around and drown out this way, doing all these shows.
Smell premium with the new Lynx Fine Fragrance Collection. Smell finer than the finest fragrances.
No matter how cancer affects us, life is worth racing for. Sign up today at raceforlife.org to get 30% off entry.
What's wrong with the car? It's okay, lads. I'm with the AA. Ah, Bombay mix.
Because the AA has more expert patrols across the country, you'll be back on the road in no time. No wonder more people choose the AA. Join today.
Which would you choose? This air fryer or all this? From Woucher. Woucher. Save now. Live wow.
If you're thinking about the future, knowing that Aviva over 50s life insurance is affordable matters. Policies start from as little as £5 a month. Knowing it's quick and easy to apply online and that acceptance is guaranteed matters. But most of all, knowing that you've done your bit to leave a little money behind. Well, that really matters. Apply today and you'll be eligible for a £120 gift card. Over 50s life insurance. It takes Aviva.
Hello, we're Serious Tissues. 1 million trees are cut down every day for toilet paper. That stinks. But we don't cut down trees. We plant trees instead. We're recycled and made in the UK, not shipped from China. So you can fight climate change from the toilet seat. Visit serioustissues.com to see the impact you could have. Use code SERIOUS20 for 20% off and free shipping. Poop like the planet depends on it.
Glasses? Direct. Get yourself a great big deal on your new glasses. Right now, at Glasses Direct, get 2 pairs from £15. That includes your lenses and free returns. No quibbles. Oh, now we've got your attention. It's easy to see why we're trusted by over 3 million UK customers. For a really big deal on your glasses, you should go direct to glassesdirect.co.uk.
Anyone who dares insult my country shall feel my fury.
Are we saying there's a chance we destroy the world?
3, 2, 1.
Chances are near zero.
Oppenheimer, available Friday on Sky Cinema.
22, you'll be good at this one.
Well, hello and welcome back. Always an exciting spot of the game. We're going straight into a gold run, but not before we've had a word with Sarah, our champion, who sits there with no less than £365 to her credit, much of which she amassed in the last game but one. Sarah, it was a bit of a dangerous thing to do, wasn't it? Because at any time you could have given over that game to your opponents. Did you think of that side of it?
No.
You didn't? Would you do it again if you were in the same position?
Yes.
You would? You take chances, don't you? What else have you got now? You've got the personal stereo, you've got the entertainment centre, that's superb, combined radio and television thing, and you've got a sports event, haven't you? A very important sports event. But this fifth one, which you tripped on the fourth, is the most important of all. And this is the prize, the big prize, in which, as you well know, if you've watched Blockbusters over the months, could take her to any part of the world. We shall see in just a moment, first of all, a brief hello to her two companions. I can't call them opponents because they won't be up against Sarah, they'll be up against somebody else. So a round of applause, a quick round of applause for Robin and Stephen, who come from Newcastle under Lyme. Right, we'll be finding out more about the lads a little later on. Now let's find out from the board what's going to be facing Sarah when she gets down there on the hotspot. We'll give her a preview of the letters. Those are the letters she's going to face. She's got to get across that board, of course, gold to gold. She can do it quickly like that, in a simple way, or knowing Sarah, she may do it in a more complicated way like that. She's got to do it, though, as we all know by this time, in 60 seconds or less. Yes, that's all important. 1 minute or less to get across the board, and £10 for every correct answer, should she not make the journey. So, Sarah, for the last time, the fifth time in the gold run, please take your place on the hotspot. Sarah Hulton from Sheffield. You get across the board, gold to gold, in 1 minute exactly, or less. £10 for every correct answer, should you not make the trip. And we, in fact, take our timing from the moment you tell us with which letters you want to start.
PT.
Looked at a naked lady on horseback.
Peeping Tom.
Right.
PPAM.
The three singers who sang about Puff the Magic Dragon.
Peter, Paul and Mary.
Right.
CAB.
How a batsman is dismissed by the man who delivers a ball.
Court and Bold.
Right.
BF.
Someone who always drops things.
Butterfingers.
Right.
FC.
General Mola's supporters in Madrid during the Spanish Civil War.
Don't know. FR.
Definitive document about the Falklands affair.
Don't know. MG.
Female symbol of prudery and convention.
Don't know. SS.
Their greatest hit was All Around My Hat.
Steel Eye Span.
Right.
SAG.
Two biblical towns destroyed for their godlessness.
Sodom and Gomorrah.
Right, that's it! Way! Oh, you had me going. You really had me going. I thought you'd missed it then when you were ducking about at the end. The three you missed on were Someone Who Always Drops Things, Butterfingers, Definitive Document about the Falklands Affairs, a Frank's Report, and General Motors supporters is the fifth column. Never mind, you got there. That was absolutely superb, and this is what you've won.
A trek across America is your blockbuster prize, Sarah. We've arranged for you to travel with a small group of like-minded adventurers across the states by maxi-wagon. Seeing, doing, laughing, exploring all the way. You'll see famous landmarks, cities and national parks, and enjoy world-famous attractions you once only dreamed of visiting. You can go north, east, south or west, the Atlantic or Pacific seaboards, the mountains or the plains. You'll also venture off the beaten track to isolated canyons and beauty spots, through mountain ranges and deserts, as you experience the excitement and grandeur that is America today.
Marvellous prize. Sarah, congratulations. Absolutely sensational prize for the fifth gold run. And I've got a feeling that Sarah is one of those people who's going to like travelling with a group of like-minded people, as he so carefully put it. And you're going to talk your way across America, aren't you? You will enjoy it, won't you?
Oh, yeah.
Have you always wanted to go? I've got a feeling you have. Sarah, congratulations. You not only won that marvellous prize, but all the others we listed earlier in the programme, together with £365, plus the inevitable sweatshirt and the Blockbuster Dictionary. Sarah, thanks for being a marvellous contestant. You really have brightened the programme up no end. Nice to have had you with us. No, don't look like that. You have indeed. Thank you, Sarah. A big hand for Sarah. Sarah Hulton, who I might tell you brightened us up in the studio by telling us jokes when we weren't on screen, so that's another thing. It's another story which we won't go into, because now we've got to start, as we always say, all over again on Blockbusters. We have already met two of the forthcoming contestants. Now we reach the further one. So let's introduce all three of the new contestants. Well, let's start along the line with Brendan Bloomer, who's joined us since we last met Robin and Stephen. Brendan, you come from the Bourneville College of Further Education. That is, I think, near Birmingham, isn't it?
It is, yes.
And you want to be a teacher, which is a fairly surprising thing in this day and age. What do you want to actually teach?
Maths.
Maths. Yeah. You will speak up, won't you, as we go on through the game? You play the trumpet. Do you not want to teach music?
No. It's,
Trumpet is the hobby, the maths is the ambition. Okay? Across to Robin and Stephen. You are both, I do believe, in the cadets in the combined cadet force at your particular school, yes? But you're branching in different directions. You first, Robin. What are you going to do?
I wish to join the Navy as an engineering officer.
Do you intend to or just want to?
Well, I intend to if I get the grades.
Power of positive thought. What about you?
I intend to join the Army as an infantry officer.
Oh, there's a solid intention there, too. Well, those are our three contestants. The last two, of course, from being from Newcastle upon Lyme. And we are now settling down to start the first game in a set of three. So if you're ready, so are we, so is the board. Let's play Blockbusters. And fingers by the buttons as we start, as I said, with three new contestants. And the first question. What M was a BL car launched in March 1983? And the one that lit up was Stevens?
Metro.
Metro? No, I'm afraid not. I was handed across to Brendan. What M, Brendan, was a BL car launched in March 1983?
Maestro.
Yes, if it wasn't one, it must be the other. Maestro. Yes, that's right. So, it's your choice. Brendan.
T, please.
You want the T in the middle there. Okay, let's go. What T is a small label, the tip of a shoelace? Yes, Brendan.
Tag.
Tank?
Tag.
Tag, right. Yes, that's it. Have another go.
A, please.
A at the top. What A was the brother of Moses who worshipped a golden... It's Brendan again.
Is it Aaron?
Yes, it is Aaron. Very good. That's a good one. You're wasting no time, are you? Where next?
I think I'll take the G, please.
You'll take G. Okay. Right. All important, this one, Robin and Stephen. Stand by the buttons. What G was observed and explained by Newton? Yes, Stephen.
Gravity.
Gravity or gravitation? Yes, that's right. Well, Blockton gives you the choice.
Y, please, Bob.
Y. Okay, bottom left-hand corner. And this is the question. What Y is the simple English affirmative? Stephen.
Yes.
Yes, right. Next one, please.
L, please.
L, on the right-hand side. What L was the political party of H.H. Asquith? Brendan.
Liberals.
Liberal is right. Yes, good. And it's yours now, Brendan.
D, please.
You want D to tie up the other two, and of course that means you've made the connection and you've done the blockbuster if you get this question. Stand by, you other two. What D is the darkest part of twilight? Brendan.
Dusk.
Dusk is right. You just got it in, yes. Hey. Well, there we are. That means we're faced with another game, and this game, of course, the two of them, Robin and Stephen, must win to stay in the game itself. It was a fairly clear win by Brendan. Brendan, you've been watching the game for some time. You got a particular ploy, or are you just going willy-nilly about it?
Just try to get them done.
Just try and get as much as you can, eh? You find the questions difficult or rather easy?
It's hard to get them quickly in the time.
Let's very quickly ask the other two the same question. Robin, you first. Do you find the questions this year, in this series, difficult or not?
It's getting the buzzer down first.
Finger on the button. I think you'll agree, Stephen, right?
Same for me.
Okay, agreement all round, which is nice at this stage, because we're going into a very important game. The second game, the board tells us that N is the letter we start with, so let's go. The second game in the set of three, starting with this question. What N is a colloquialism for cold and nimble, and was once applied to waitresses? Yes, Stephen?
Nifty.
No, can't give it to you. Brendan, I'll have to hand it to you. What N is a colloquialism for cold and nimble, and was once applied to waitresses?
Nippy.
Nippy is right, yes. Can't believe you're old enough to remember them, although they have come back recently. What's the next choice?
P, please.
Sorry, can't hear.
P.
P, right. Must ask you to speak up, please. What P is a cloth of purple or black velvet draped over a coffin? Yes.
A pall.
A pall is right, yes. Yours for the next one.
U, please.
U. Going straight down the board with this. Robin and Stephen, step in if you can. What U means omnipresent or to be found... Yes?
Ubiquitous.
Ubiquitous is right. Yes, that's another one. And all important is this one. Which one are you going to pick?
H, please.
Going for a quick kill, as I always say. You may have noticed. And it's a short question. What H is hirsute? Oh, he was an hairy man. Hairy is the answer to that. Let's take another. What H is an ancient axe-like weapon with a hook on its... Yes, Stephen?
Halberd.
Halberd is right. Well blocked, yes. Well now, just in the nick of time, what next?
A, please.
A, in the middle. What A is the former name of Ethiopia? Stephen?
Abyssinia.
It is indeed Abyssinia. And another.
O, please.
Thought it might be. O. Here we go. What O is Ekofisk in the North Sea? And that one's Robin.
Oil field.
Oil field is right. Very well done indeed. And we're going to ask you for your choice, Robin, but not at the moment, because we've come to the end of this pretty remarkable set of games right the way across the board. We hope you'll join us next time. We're going to be here. We hope you will too. Bye for now.
Give us a clickety-click if you can still hear us. Mecha Bingo Online, sponsors of Challenge.
So, what makes the front page?
Let me guess.
Help me!
Yeah, we're absolutely screwed.
Get ready for the most epic films this Easter. Go.
Rock and roll!
Easter Epics available now on Sky Cinema. Will it be A, B, C or D? Choose wisely and aim high. Classic Millionaire, weeknights at 10 on Challenge.
"58, you've made us wait long enough. What's your final answer? Mecha Bingo Online, sponsors of Challenge.